What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Now today I have another phone update review for 2018. In this case it's the iPhone 5C from like 2013 or 2014. This one should be good. I have visited an iPhone 5 in the past and that one didn't go too well for the phone, of course. The video was great. And I've also visited like an LG G3, LG G Flex, Samsung Galaxy Note 4, and a couple other phones that I probably forgot. So we're going to be looking at the display. Just a warning, this display isn't really that good because this one in particular is a little bit broken. So just try to ignore it. But we're going to look at the iPhone 5C displays in general. We're going to look at the performance, the camera, and the battery life. So let's get right into it. Well, before I do, let's just set the goal for this video. Can we reach maybe 15 likes? You guys have been really good with that. We've done it before multiple times, and I'm sure we could do it on this one. So let's get straight into the video. So this iPhone 5C is not mine, it's my sister's. So I asked her, since she has all the experience with it, I asked her a bunch of questions about it, about the performance, the gaming, picture quality, and stuff like that, and overall fluidity. And the information I give you guys is from the responses that she gave me. So about the performance of the 5C, it didn't lag when in the home screen. I believe it was with the iPhone 5 that the home screen lagged randomly. There are a lot of apps that lag, and some that still run well. Instagram runs well, but it does lag here and there. But apps like Snapchat just either run very slow or just crash. I ended up just uninstalling it. One of the good things is that it doesn't take extra long to open regular apps like you might see on some older phones. The display itself wasn't all that good when it came out, since this was the budget option. The resolution is 640 by 1136. I'm talking about a working display, not this broken phone. It didn't look that bad because it's a small display, but this wouldn't satisfy people in 2018. And now we're gonna run some gaming tests to see if they run well or lag. Alright, so now we're gonna try to run some Subway Surfers. If you guys have been following the channel and watching like my previous videos on, older smartphones and stuff, you guys will know that Subway Surfers is kind of like my go-to game because it's not that power demanding, but it's also not that easy to run. So if this game can run on a phone like this, then your phone's in pretty good shape to run, other similar apps. But in this case, I am noticing a little bit of lag, some lag spikes here and there. By the way, my thumb, it's shaking because earlier I was working with like cables and stuff. I actually had to open the cable and straighten out the little wires inside. So far, like for the most part, it's running smooth, but there are times where there's a few lag spikes. And as you can see right there, if in this game lag spikes can cost you the game pretty much. And by the way, you can see right there like some screen burn-in. That's just this phone. The screen's in bad condition. Alright, so now we're gonna play some Temple Run. So far it's running quite well. I mean, besides the fact that I can't really see much because of the screen. The only thing you can see are the flames. Everything else looks super dark. So far this game's actually running a little bit better than Subway did, which kind of surprises me because this game is a little bit more, graphically intense. Yeah, so far I thought this game was not gonna like run as smooth as Subway Surfers, but it actually is running a little bit smoother than Subway. So, this one's a thumbs up. And now to the cameras. This iPhone has an 8 megapixel shooter on the back with a 1.2 megapixel shooter in the front, which is just embarrassing to be real. It was a budget phone, so once again, we'll go easy on it. Not really. Now for 2013/14, the cameras were not that bad, but this is 2018 and they just don't compare to phones like the iPhone 8 Plus, iPhone 10, Samsung Galaxy Note 8, Samsung Galaxy S9, and others. If you're going to be using this camera for apps like Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, then you shouldn't really have many problems. I mean, the camera itself isn't all that good, but people use filters and stuff like that anyway, so you wouldn't be able to tell where the picture came from. And besides, the pictures aren't all that bad either way. So then how good is the battery life? According to my sister, the battery life is, it's a mixed bag. Sometimes it works well, but other times it stays at a static percentage and then it dips down and completely, just drains the battery for whatever reason. Earlier when I was using it, it was at 83%, and now a couple minutes later, it's already at 68. So it's a mixed bag. It still charges at a regular rate. The percentage goes up regularly with no issues, but once you unplug it, then that's when you start noticing the decline in percentage and just battery life overall. And the bad side to that is that you can't really swap out the battery unless you open the phone and do surgery on it, which I would leave to someone with experience, because if I would try to do it, then it would probably blow up. So overall, you could probably find this phone on eBay for about 100, 120, 150, maybe 200 bucks if you find one in good condition. But I wouldn't really recommend it. You could probably find an iPhone SE for a similar price, and the iPhone SE is a little bit better. So I would recommend going for that one if you are looking for a used iPhone on the market. If you're not, if you're trying to just get a good phone, then obviously go for the most recent ones like the iPhone 8, iPhone 10, Galaxy S9, which just came out like a month ago. There are plenty of good phones out there. So you don't really have a reason to own this one right now, but if you do plan on buying it, it's not all that bad. But you could do better. So that's it for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a thumbs up. Once again, we're trying to reach 15 likes on this video. Maybe consider subscribing if you do enjoy. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.